Hello, welcome to our cybersecurity awareness campaign. My name is Jae-hyun Lim, and I'm one of the cybersecurity ambassadors at the Silicon Valley Cybersecurity Institute with my friends.
David,
Daniel.
Danny.
and Evan.
The SVCSI is a nonprofit organization with faculties who are actively working in the world of cybersecurity. You can visit the website to obtain any additional information you may seek. Our ambassadors focus on promoting cybersecurity activities and cybersecurity awareness in our communities around the world. So with that being said, let's talk about how to keep you safe in the digital world with our handcrafted mascot, Cyberlex.
Chances are many, if not all of you here today, have been faced with some types of scams. I hope you all didn't fall for it and you learned from your experience, but scams can attack you in a wide variety of ways. Some of you might recognize our emails or texts impersonating a person or organization, video calls and messages on social media, all which have the same objective of taking your money. Now let's take the Nigerian prince scam, for example. Someone claims to be of royalty in Nigeria and asks for money to take part in an international investment opportunity in exchange for a large commission being returned to you for sending the money. Now, I take it that 100% of the people here today wouldn't fall for that, yet it still took $700,000 from unlucky victims in 2019. These fake messages seem impossible to fall for, leading many people to insist that they are safe online, but internet security goes well past recognizing simple scams.
You think you're safe every day? Many statistics in the US show we are not. According to an FBI study, US citizens lose $10.3 billion annually due to information leakage. 85% of US consumers experienced data breaches at least once in 2021. Currently in 2023, 90% of cyber attacks are phishing attacks, with a 65% increase over 2022. As a result, 83% of US consumers believe that there should be programs to raise cybersecurity awareness.
There are many different methods that scammers use to send deceiving messages to their victims. While there's phishing, which is the more commonly known attack, there's also smishing, which is text message attack, and vishing, which is phone call attacks. This can be from an untrusted or trusted entity from a company such as FedEx, UPS, and AWS. To keep ourselves from getting entangled in such scams, we must first identify and check whether the message or the sender is a trustable entity or scammer. Sometimes it's hard to identify the entity quickly, so our advice is to not make any hasty decisions. Whether the message is from an attacker or not, the requests do not call for an instantaneous response from you. While our mascot, Cyberlex, modeled by a sloth, represents how mindless someone could be that they fall for the attacker, it also has another deeper meaning of how you need to take time to slowly and carefully adapt to the situation around you, which is what sloths are known to do as well. So it's always important to ensure the genuinity of the message.
If you make rash decisions without any care, you may find yourself in trouble. Many users do wire transfers to send their money to scammers. Your devices, including phones and computers, can easily be infected by malicious software like ransomware or other viruses, and they will undoubtedly take as much, if not all, the information. Some sensitive information includes your social security number, passwords, credit card numbers, etc. Overall, it is quite evident that such personal information can be disclosed to scammers easily, especially with our world becoming so technologically dependent.
So what is a system of defense and security we can implement? We can use the acronym 2SAT. As high schoolers, we are familiar with the official SAT test that the College Board uses to test English and math skills. Meanwhile, we can think of this as the second important SAT instructional high schoolers should follow for cybersecurity purposes. The 2 stands for two-factor authentication, which means besides the traditional password login, users must have a second form of defense they need to bypass, such as a code sent through email or text. The S stands for strong passwords. Users can use machine-generated passwords, hardware tokens, and biometric authentications to ensure maximum security. The A stands for app security updates. Consistently updating software and apps will implement security patches and improve productivity. And the last T stands for thinking before clicking. Checking the characters in a sender's email Company name and URL is crucial to making sure you are not interacting with a non-official source and not being susceptible to a scam.
Hey Denny, what's 2 times 6?
12.
Did you know that you can use this simple math equation to remember how to secure your account?
No, how?
2 for setting up two-factor authentication, 6 for changing your password every 6 months, and 12 for the number of characters we encourage you to use in your password.
Wow, that's really cool. I'm going to use that.
So what we have given you guys is a short basic presentation touching on the principles that our team believe are important in the realm of cybersecurity. You never know if maybe you or your parents accidentally send personal credit card information due to fraudulent phone messages from some company. It happens more often than you think it does. We strongly believe that such a campaign as this is crucial in providing tips to make people cyber savvy. October has been designated as a National Cybersecurity Awareness Month at the Cybersecurity Division at Homeland Security. But a month per year is not enough to keep you safe from sophisticated scam techniques. We'd like to encourage you to be more cyber aware at least one day per month so that you can be safe online. Thank you for listening to our presentation.